If you're watching this, you're either already using MarginEdge or thinking about adding it to your tech stack. And that's a smart move. In today's restaurant world, effective food cost software is essential. But to really get the most out of MarginEdge, you need to know what it can do and what your responsibilities are as a user. So let's dive in and explore how to set up your products and inventories properly. Hey there, Restaurant Pro. This is David Scott Peters, restaurant expert coach and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. Today, I want to talk about something that can truly revolutionize your restaurant management, the power of food cost software. If you're not already using food cost software, you're missing out on a critical tool that can save you time, money, and a lot of headaches. Let's get started. Everything starts with products. In MarginEdge, products are the things you use in your recipes, which is what you cook to make food and drinks for your customers. Now, you might be thinking, aren't products just the things I buy from my vendors? Yes, but in MarginEdge, the items you purchase are called vendor items. Here's the key distinction. A product can have multiple vendor items linked to it. Let's say you use 80/20 ground beef in several of your recipes. Normally, you buy it from your broadline distributor who assigns a specific stock number to that item. When MarginEdge sees that item on an invoice, it creates a vendor item and links it to your ground beef product. But here's the magic. If your distributor substitutes that ground beef with another product that has a different stock number, MarginEdge automatically creates a new vendor item and links it to your ground beef product. Even if your chef runs out and buys ground beef from the local grocery store, MarginEdge will create yet another vendor item and still link it to the same product. This setup insulates your recipes from vendor items changes, ensuring consistency. Next, let's talk about configuring products for efficient inventory counts. The goal is to ensure that your product's basic unit of measure makes sense for an inventory standpoint. A great example are spices. You typically buy spices by weight, like pounds or ounces, but you use them by volume, such as teaspoons or cups. Even though you use spices by volume in the kitchen, you should set up your spice products with a weight measure. If you need to convert between these two measurements, simply perform a quick experiment. Weigh out a cup of spice and then input this conversion into MarginEdge. For example, weigh a cup of dried oregano and then set an equivalent in MarginEdge such as 1 cup equals X ounces. This allows you to use the spice in any measure you need within the system. MarginEdge also gives you the flexibility to define multiple inventory units of measure. This feature is designed to make inventory counts faster and easier for your back-of-house team. For instance, if you buy a product by weight and count it by weight, your basic unit should reflect that, like ounces, pounds, or kilograms. However, if you buy in bulk, like an 80-ounce jar, your basic unit should still be a standard measure like ounces, but you can create an inventory unit of measure labeled jar 80 ounces. This approach ensures your inventory setup remains consistent even if the pack size changes down the road. Just update the inventory unit of measure to match the new pack size without altering the product setup. The ultimate goal of these setups is to streamline your weekly inventory process. With the right strategy, you can count everything in your restaurant in under an hour each week. Remember, you cannot truly know your cost of goods sold unless you count your inventories weekly. Without knowing your real cost of goods sold, you can't hold your kitchen management team accountable to your budget. So, if you're ready to take control of your cost of goods sold and learn how to use these systems behind MarginEdge, what they have to offer, make sure you visit me at davidscottpeters.com and be sure to opt in for my free video series. Keeping your MarginEdge data accurate isn't just about numbers, it's about empowering you to make better decisions every week. See you next time, and keep striving for restaurant prosperity.